Peace. Namaste. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite, the infamous, your not so favorite, whatever suits your fancy, right? The Angel Lightworker, 9 Ether, Divine Being here. Back at it again with more content for you hoes and for you people that frequent my YouTube channel. I just love to stay informative. I love to know things. I love to educate myself and keep my brain cells active. So I hope that I'm able to serve each and every one of you well by providing you information so that you're in the know. You're able to become aware of these things that are taking place. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I took the liberty of pulling some cards off deck, off camera. The first card out we had was, I believe it was the Sun card or the Star card. So we have the Sun card and the Star card here. So intuitively, what I'm picking up on the Sun card is, I said clarify the Sun card. We have the Star card again. So I want to say, I don't want to make this specific. I don't want to single anybody out, but if Scorpio energy is being brought into the spotlight, is being illuminated, is being exposed. Okay, let's just call it what it is. It's being exposed. Okay, why are they being exposed? I'll say. Why are they being exposed? I'll say. Why are they being exposed? I'll say. Thank you. Source, why are they being exposed? Source, why are they being exposed? Okay. So, to make this fun, they're being exposed for being a clown, okay? They're being exposed for juggling things like a clown would. For juggling things like a clown, okay? They're being exposed for taking action on a starseed, a Lightworker, an Earth Angel, the Chosen One. They're being exposed for being immature, okay? Very fearless in their immature actions that they have taken towards this Chosen One, this Lightworker, the starseed. Very unstable and rushing into things, okay? They rushed into this, okay? This person is a very sleazy, very lower vibrational, like a lower self individual. Okay, so they lead by the seat of their pants. Like they lead with their, their lower extremities. They don't, lead with their brain. They're not like a logic based individual by any means. So, you know what I mean? I thought that they were going to be able to achieve something specific with their actions that they took towards the sun. Okay, the sun child, this very high vibrational frequency Chosen One Lightworker, right? And they just saw like a whole bunch of money and they thought, oh, I'm just gonna, with all this money that I'll be able to get off this person, I'll be able to like buy a whole bunch of prostitutes. And yeah, okay. And they said yeah, and their lower extremity said yeah too. And so they were just like, okay, let's do it, right? They didn't think it through. They didn't think of the consequences. They didn't think of how things could turn out. And that's what got themselves in the situation that they're in now. All right, this was all about jealousy. They took these actions because they were not only trying to steal and to harvest energy and abundance and prosperity and financial, like inheritance, spiritual inheritance, financial, physical inheritance from somebody, but they called themselves putting on a show that they were for this individual that they were victimizing and attacking, that they were in love with them, like they had love for them, and yada yada yada. They have so much emotions, have so much feelings for you, have so much, feelings for you that I haven't expressed, and I'm gonna express all these feelings that I have for you. when in actuality, they had nothing to offer. Okay, they had nothing to offer but what they could gain from this feminine energy. It's like another tale of the masculine energy that is living off the female, right? The breadwinner isn't the masculine energy these days, it's the feminine, right? So they did a lot of spell work, a lot of magic. Okay, they did a lot of magic and spell work. Okay, they were paying for spell work and paying witch doctors and witches and warlocks to do spell work, but then they caught themselves doing it themselves because they ran out of finances or they couldn't get anybody to give them credit or to put it on their tab. Because this is the level of brokenness that they got themselves into spiritually, physically, and emotionally. They were already broke to begin with. They come from a poor, family. And they're very impoverished. And this Earth Angel Starseed Lightworker, as I said, comes from a very abundant, very fortunate, very favored background, right? So that's what they seen. This individual this individual that they came for and attacked as stability, right? That was like a huge bing beep beep boop beep boop, like a huge like red, not a red flag, but like a for these bottom feeders and these like opportunists and these people that take advantage of others for what they can get out of them. That was like a huge thing. Oh my gosh, stability. Yeah. All right, that's what I'm going to go for. Right? So they didn't think this all the way through. Now they're finding themselves being sit down by the universe. You know what I mean? They could be imprisoned at this time. They could be in jail. They could be in a crazy house in a sane asylum at this time. They did not want this to come to light. They try to blind everybody from being able to find out these truths of what actions that they were taking behind the scenes, right? But it's coming to a major realization to them, okay? That everybody knows this, okay? It's coming out, like secrets have been unveiled. All right, there's going through a major change within their life. They're facing judgment for these atrocities, for betraying somebody that meant them no harm, that was completely innocent, that didn't do anything but try to assist this individual with, becoming the best version of themselves, growing, becoming stronger, becoming more spiritually aware, going back to school. This individual that was attacked was someone that was like a bright light, a guiding light in their life, and all they did was just like be a complete delinquent and degenerate to them in return, all while presenting themselves as, oh yeah, we're soulmates, and trying to create the illusion that things are going to go somewhere, things are going to move forward in a connection, all while gossiping behind their back, being jealous and talking to other people while spying on this individual to see if their spell work and magic is working. Newsflash, it's not, and they will pull this decision coming towards somebody that is very strong, okay, and that is very gifted and kind of guided and protected for that matter. You would think that, well, actually, it's kind of hard because the most of doesn't just like have a huge line over his and hers chosen one. It's like, oh, this is my child, and yeah, you're not gonna want to fuck with this one. Like, if only it was that easy for these people to see that and like be able to, okay, no, that person, I should have fucked with him, but they fucked with the right one, and clearly this was all I like to say, God's experiment to see, who out here doing these things, because they've been carrying out these things for some time, and so they come upon this one that was like, like a test, right, to see if they were going to continue, and I thought they could just get away with it and keep on, carrying out this action, and that was like that was a done deal for them, and their karma ensued. Yeah, they thought that they were going to be able to continue to, be sneaky, manipulative, strategic, and I thought that they were like the brightest mastermind out here. Like they could do no wrong. That they could literally, like, they're never gonna get caught. Like they're smarter than everybody else. Everybody's just dumb, and I'm the smartest one. Like, there's no way that anyone's ever gonna figure me out. Clearly, they underestimated not only this Starseed Lightworker, but God, okay? And they even broke this Starseed, this Lightworker's heart. So they have gotten themselves in a world of trouble, to say the least, okay? Now they're going within, they're trying to figure out where they went wrong. Okay, they're trying to figure out why do they have so much regret for the actions that they did against the Starseed Lightworker, by the magic that they did. Not only that, but they are finding themselves actions being taken against them for all the actions, all the spell work that they put out, and they're having sleepless nights. All the demons that they called up against this Lightworker, the Starseed, are going back to Cinder, and they're tormenting them. They can't get any sleep. Alright. They were unaware that all of these things that they did in the dark were going to be able to come back on them. They were very impulsive. Like, they didn't even think things through. They were just very impulsive. They were just playing around like everything is just a big old playground. And that's their big game, and there's no consequences for their actions. Like, I don't know what was going on for some time, but I guess their magic was working in the past with whoever they ran into in the past. It more than likely was low vibrational energies and entities and people. So the magic probably worked in the past. They're able to find these people from, figuring them out, because quite honestly, this individual that was attacking this Earth Angel, this Lightworker, is from the south, and no offense, like, those sirens. No offense, but people from the south are quite dumb. I was gonna say. So now they're recognizing this Lightworker Sorcery as somebody that could have been a very great, that was very generous. They could have been a very great business partner, and they completely screwed it up. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Now everything that they've invested to be a detriment or to be a downfall for others is completely and utterly and turning out to be a downfall for themselves. So let's leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for our next videos. Peace.